Hello ma'am, now I'm going to show you the Java 7th experiment of exception handling. I'm Gopinath UR15CS354. I have a program for write a menu-driven program in Java to perform an operation of an integer cube by making the using of concepts of interface and create a custom exception to deal with the following exception. So I have to show it the non-integer value encoded in the queue and also enter the object operation when the queue is full and remove the operation when the queue is empty. So now I'm going to show you the Java program of that. And first I'll show you the queue program. This is the queue program which I created the class as queue. Inside that I created a int array having the maximum number of queue we can able to have in that array of 10, and also have the top as -1 and rear as 0, so making that also initializing process itself. And also I have the function for push as having a parameter of integer which throws an int exception. I'll tell you why is I added this. If top is less than 9 means you have to the array should be added into the a queue, so is equal to n. So if the top is less than 9 means you can able to add the values into the cube. So for that only I created this one, so you can able to see here. Let me show you. Yeah, you can able to see it clearly. So if element is n means is pushed into the queue. So if it is less than n means the element n is pushed into the queue. Else means integer exception will be integer except I created a end exception object for that, where if it is an queue is full means what will happens. So we'll throw the exception from this function so to outside. So I given a throw e, so this exception will be throw outside of this functions. There will be exception will be thrown using this function, and this exception will be thrown in this int exception. And also same thing it goes to the void pop also. So popping the one if top is less greater than or equal to real means we are going to pop out the pop out the whatever entered inside one by one. So if it is a pop operation is done, it will show you after popping out the values from inside the queue. The pop operation will be showing us one pop operation is done. Else means there will be an integer exception will be done over here saying that the queue is empty. So I throw an exception over here, so it will hold the throw exception as here given as a throw exception. This throw exception will stimulate a current exception for our own current exception over here. So this will stimulate the exception, and the throw and the exception will be throws outside this function over here. You can able to see here. And also I given a for displaying the queue in the value I had a top greater than or equal to rear means system dot the element of the queue. So it will show you the inside of the queue one by one from rear to top is top. It will show you the queue one by one by make using of this array. Now I'm going to show you the int exception. Int exception is first. I should have show you first itself. This is then our own my own exception as int exception. It extends the exception there where I have a string data as message, and also I constructed a constructor which holds the current object itself, and also I created a toString for this int exception. So it will return the int exception. So whenever the program is called, right away the program will come here and check this toString. After that only it will go inside the main menu. So you can able to see the main menu which has the created a scanner object so to enter the user's data, and also created a 3 integer data type for n, choice and x. You can able to see I created a object for q also, and also I created a while loop where the statements of for entering the choice for q operation, push, pop and display. And also you can able to see I connected that scanner object with the next integer whatever I'm going to enter over here. So this will be connected to this one. So this one this choice is I put into in a switch case. This case says that if I entered 1 means it will enter the number to be pushed, so I can able to push the data into the queue. So pushing the data into the I created a x is equal to int of n. So this the variable will be converting the whatever it is we are giving in the number, it will be converting into an integer. And also if n is not equal to x means there will be an int exception will be created over here. So the number entered is not an integer. So if it is not an integer means it will show you that it is not an integer and throws an exception. Else there is a q dot push. So you can able to see here in this q dot push I can able to push the integer inside there. Same goes to the pop also. I can able to pop out the thing, and the third one will be display the function which I already shown over here. Now I'm going to run the program. You can able to see enter your charge. I'm going to enter my charge search. I'm going to push some variables, so I'm going to enter the values. So number to be pushed 2. So I pushed a 2. Again I'm going to push some variables 3. So I'm going to pop out some variable. Wait a second, man. Sorry for the interruption. I'll run the program again. Now I'm going to push the variable. I saw a select a push, so I'm going to enter the number should be pushed, so 2. And again I'm going to push some value into the queue, so I'm going to push some value as 5. So now I'm going to pop out the some value from here, so 2. So 2, the one pop operation is done. You can able to see the last entered one is going to be popped out. Now I'm going to display which is going to display. So you can be able to see 3. The element of the queue is 5 because this is the one. It will be popping out the which the number I enter at last, and the element of the queue is you can able to see 5 which I given at the first. This is the program for the exception handling. Thank you, ma'am.